Chester, England, a place known for its beautiful landscapes, historic buildings, and a tightly knit community. But in 2015, something sinister started to unfold at the Countess of Chester Hospital that would change the community forever. Between 2015 and 2016, the neonatal unit at the hospital faced a series of inexplicable tragedies. Infant mortality rates began to spike, baffling doctors and devastating families.
Many words will be used to describe the crimes of Lucy Letby, and there is a question that will also be asked many times. Why would she? Why would a nurse, whose job it was to care for babies, murder and harm them?
Parents were left broken, clutching photos and memories of the children they'd never get to see grow up. Some even began to wonder if these deaths were really accidents. Lucy Letby, a young, unassuming nurse who worked in the neonatal unit, described by her colleagues as quiet and dedicated. She seemed like the last person who could be involved in anything criminal. But as suspicions grew, Letby found herself at the center of a police investigation. Police began piecing together a disturbing pattern. Whenever Letby was on shift, more babies seemed to suffer sudden, inexplicable collapses. They reviewed hundreds of medical records, autopsies, and hospital logs.
The pediatricians were discussing, the terrible nights on call that they were having. One of them said, every time this is happening to me, that I'm being called in for these catastrophic events which were unexpected and unexplained, Lucy Letby is there. And then somebody else said, yes, I found that.
As investigators looked closer, they uncovered disturbing details: lethal doses of insulin, sudden oxygen drops, and signs of trauma. Altogether, the police believed Letby was involved in the deaths of 7 infants and the attempted murder of at least 6 others. Letby's trial began in 2022. Over the course of the trial, prosecutors presented evidence of her actions and alleged motives, arguing that she was a constant malevolent presence in the neonatal unit.
As I observed last August, you acted in a way that was completely contrary to the normal human instincts of nurturing and caring for babies, and in gross breach of the trust that all citizens place in those who work in the medical and caring professions.
But Letby denied everything. She claimed she was a scapegoat for hospital management failures, that the unit was understaffed, and that these deaths were due to natural causes or medical errors, not murder. In 2023, the jury delivered their verdict. Letby was found guilty. Her sentencing marked one of the darkest chapters in UK medical history. Lucy Letby now faces a lifetime in prison. But for the families affected, no sentence could bring back what they lost. They now live with the scars of knowing that the person entrusted with their baby's care was the very one responsible for their deaths. The case of Lucy Letby is a reminder of the trust we place in those who care for our most vulnerable. It's a story of betrayal, heartbreak, and the unimaginable pain that many families will carry forever.